Hello YouTube makeup lovers. So another month has gone by and it is time for another monthly favorites video. So I have so many products to show you that I have loved and used and abused throughout the month of October. I have found great products that I have bought new and others that I have kind of rekindled my romance with because I had them set aside, but they are back into my everyday use and I just love them so much. And I thought I would share them all with you as I usually do every single month. So I really hope that you have a lot of fun watching this video. So the very first product I want to show you from my October favorites is this case from the Container Store. I went on a trip a few weeks back and this is where I carried my makeup and I loved it. It was so comfortable, so convenient. It was convenient for me to pack it and convenient for me to use it while I was on vacation. It opens up like this and it has 9 compartments. You see like the plastic and they all have a zipper so that nothing falls out, but you can divide your items into each compartment. You can also hang it up with the little hanger that it has on top, or you can lay it out when you want to use it. I pretty much just laid it out and it was really great because you can see every single thing that you have in your case. I saw all my makeup perfectly. You find everything so fast just because it's clear, but it also doesn't fall out and go all over the place because it has the zippers, so it's nicely protected. It folds really well. You can put it in your luggage. It doesn't fold as flat as you see it here, of course, because when you have the makeup on, but it may just be like a little bit open like this, but it's still, I think, so much more comfortable and convenient than a train case because they're a lot more like harder material. Some of them, you know, they're actually even painful to carry because you keep on bumping yourself with the train case. They're very heavy. The actual train case is already very heavy by itself, so imagine how much heavier it would be with your makeup in it. So I just really wanted to show you this. I thought it would be a really cool travel tip in case you're looking for a really nice and convenient way to take your makeup on a trip. Of course, this is for people who like to take a lot of makeup on a trip, like moi, because I like to have different options for the trip. I also went with my mom and with my sister on the trip, pretty much my entire family, but all the girls of the trip like to wear makeup and my mom and my sister like me to do their makeup. So I needed to have all my options for all 3 of us. So I took a lot of makeup and it fit really great in here that I didn't even notice how much makeup I had. It folded it up nicely when I wanted to store it away, and then I opened it up very easily when I was ready to use it again. So if you're looking for a great way to take your makeup for travel or even just to store your makeup in your bathroom or anything, I really think that this is a really good option from the Container Store. Also, I have been using this SPF 40 by Roche Posay. This is the Anthelios 40 Sunscreen Cream. I use this a lot because I was on a cruise, so I got a lot of sun, and it's really important to protect your face. I really liked it. I never got sunburned, but I still got a very nice tan throughout the trip. I mean, I was pretty much in the sun for an entire week, and this was a really good sunscreen and I really liked it. The only thing that I would say that is not really my favorite is that it makes your face look really white. So I'm gonna go back to this brand and find maybe another sunscreen. Hopefully it doesn't leave my face so white because it really leaves your face white. So if you really want to look really pretty while you're laying out and don't want to have a white face, then I wouldn't recommend this. I really didn't care. I was with my family on the beach. I was just enjoying myself and I really just wanted to protect my skin, and that was my #1 priority, and this accomplished that. It's a really good sunscreen. If you have any sunscreen that works really well, that does not leave your skin really white, I would love to know about it so I can check it out. But if you're looking for one that works great, this one is really good. I've also been loving this Hourglass Ambient Powder. This is in the shade Luminous Light. This is the very first one that I bought of these ambient powders. I've already gotten a couple more just because I thought they're really cool. I like to use this one as a highlight, but I understand you can use these powders in so many ways. You can use it as a setting powder, some of them. You can use it as blush. You just have to play around with them. This one I like to use as a highlighter. I like to use it in the center of my nose and at the top of my cheekbones right here. It is a really pretty color. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. I have heard some people use this as setting powder. I haven't tried it like that yet, but I probably will just to test it out. And I just have heard that they're great, but you can tell like the formula is awesome. It goes on so nice on your skin. I also have another one that I haven't really used that much, which is Diffused Light. And this one is the one that I think for me would work really well as a setting powder or even as a setting powder for my concealer. Have to try it out. I've also used it as a highlighter and I really, really like it. But this one is a lot newer than the Luminous. So this is the one that has really been my favorite because I have been using it all month long. This one I just got and I'm still just trying to test it out in different ways. So far I love it, but definitely love this one and I think it works great as a highlight. It's not too shimmery like other highlights. It's just right. I have also been loving my UD Vice 2 palette. I have a video on this palette where I review it and I show you swatches. I also have a look that I created with this palette, which I'm going to link those 2 videos down below. I love Urban Decay. I really have been liking this palette a lot. This is what it looks like. For more details, check out those videos. But I really, really do like it. Out of this whole palette, the color that I have been loving the most is this color right here, which is called Stash. It is kind of like an olive green. I think it has been a great color that I have been using so much in the fall. It is just such a very, very pretty green. So I have been loving this Urban Decay eyeliner. It is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Stash. I have been loving using this eyeliner on my lower lash line, and over that I put the Stash eyeshadow from the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. I have it on right now. And this is one of the colors that I've had for a very long time, but I had neglected for a while, and now I have brought it out again and I have been using it non-stop. This color is just one of my favorite Urban Decay colors. This next product is definitely a favorite product of mine, and I think it's going to be a favorite of mine for quite some time. And this product was so good that it even replaced a product that I always use. This one is a lot less expensive and it is so much better than these. It is the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in the shade Blackest Black. This is what it looks like. I always use the Bobbi Brown gel liner in black ink, and I always use the MAC Fluid Line in Black Track. These are great gel liners, but this one is like the same, and if not better. It is more black than these 2 gel liners. It goes on very smooth and just like it just like glides on so perfectly. I really, really like it. I have been using it all month long. I have pretty much not even touched the other 2, the MAC and the Bobbi Brown. I just think it is a great buy. I also have the brown color, which I love as well, and the plum color. This is the plum color, and let me show you the brown. All 3 colors are amazing. I'm never spending money on a black gel liner again from the department store, from Bobbi Brown or from MAC, just because this product in the black was just amazing, and this is what I definitely call a favorite product, and I think it's here to stay. I have also been loving my Sugar Rose from Fresh lip treatment. This is a tinted lip treatment. It looks like this. It is a very light tint. It's not really something that is really, really noticeable. I don't even know if you'll see that. You can see that a little bit in the camera. It is just such a great lip treatment. I have had this for years. This is probably like the 3rd one that I already purchased. The first time I ever bought it was, I can tell you the exact date because it was my birthday, April 2011 is when I bought it at the Fresh store in Las Vegas. It was an amazing store. It was, I believe, at the Palazzo Hotel, or was it the Venetian? I think it was the Palazzo, the sister hotel to the Venetian. It is really awesome. I took it on my trip. It has SPF 15. I loved it. Makes your lips so nice and soft. When you get a lot of sun, you know, your lips get a little bit dry, and I was using this and I really, really loved it. I used it non-stop. It was so good, and I don't know why I hadn't neglected this past couple months. I think I haven't even used it since, I don't even know when was the last time I used it. I think it's been like more than 2 months, and I don't know why, but it is back and I love it, and I really recommend it. They have tons of different kind of colors. It has like a nice little tint. I have the honey one as well, and I have a plum one, and they're all really good, but the Sugar Rose one is my favorite. I have also been loving the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. I really like this powder. Again, from the drugstore, it's a really good setting powder. I like the packaging. It kind of like folds down like this, and in here it has a mirror, and then it comes with a little puff or whatever you call that, and then the product is right here at the top. It looks like this. I have the shade medium. It says sand on top, and then medium 0-1 on the bottom. Really good setting powder. This is a great powder to have in your purse because it has a very nice mirror, but I just really like it, and I recommend it if you haven't tried this powder. A little splurge that I did this past month is this Chanel product, the Soleil Tan de Chanel. I have really been liking it. I bought it because I figured that since I was going to go on a cruise, I was going to be getting a lot of color and sun, and maybe my skin was going to dry out a little bit. And I wanted a really good cream product that was kind of like a bronzer. So I got this one. It is a cream product. I really like it. It says it's bronzing makeup base. It smells actually pretty good. I kind of like the smell. I have been really liking this product this month. It glides on nicely on my face, especially after I had some sun exposure. I wasn't necessarily sunburned or even that tan, but my skin was a little drier, so I really appreciated the cream product. For my bronzer, I apply it with another favorite of mine this month. I have been applying it with this Real Techniques contour brush. It's really good. I apply it to this area of my cheek, and then I'll blend it in with like a kabuki brush or just a bigger brush just to make sure it blends in nicely. But to apply it initially, I have really been liking this Real Techniques brush, not blush. The color of this is really great. It's not too orangey, which is something that I definitely look for in my bronzers. I don't like bronzers that make you look a little bit too orange. This color is just a really pretty bronze color. It makes you look nice and healthy and glowing, and I just really recommend it. But it is a little bit of a splurge because it is pretty pricey. I think it was about $50. Was it 50 or 58? I can't remember because I had a gift card, and that is why, that is what I used to pay for this, but it is definitely a pricey product. The last product I want to mention is this Aussie Split End Protector. It looks like this. This is a really inexpensive product from the drugstore. I saw this announced in a magazine a really long time ago. I think it was Allure, and I bought it a while back, but I just really never got to use it. I used it maybe a couple times and I loved it, and then I don't know what happened that I stopped using it, but I picked it up again and I really like it. It's really good for your ends. I can tell. I took it on my trip, and since I was going on the beach a lot and in the pool, I was really concerned with my hair, and I think that this and a couple other products that I use kept my hair really healthy throughout the entire vacation, in the sun, washing it all the time, with the pool, the salt water. It was just so many things going on for my hair, and I think that this is one of the products that kept it looking healthy and my ends very nice. So I really recommend it, and of course you can't beat the price. Sometimes it's hard for me to find this at CVS. I remember when I first bought it, I couldn't find it at CVS, I couldn't find it at Walgreens, but I did end up finding it at Target. So that is where I bought this. So that is pretty much it. These are all my October favorite products. I hope you check some of these products out if you haven't used them before, as I think that they are really great products. And as always, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. Bye!